To them, on tow was the notice on the back of a vehicle, but who's going to worry about things like that? Well, there we are, another big win on Blockbusters. How great it is to see it happen, and they so enjoyed it, and I know they'll enjoy the trips as well, all of them. They're going to have quite a busy time over the next year. Right, we are now, because there's vast activity going on the left as the new contestants shuffle into their seats. We're going to meet them now, so once again we start another round of Blockbusters from scratch, from the very beginning, and we may be at that fifth before we know where we are. I know I've said it before, but it's true, it does happen very, very quickly. So can I ask you all, if you've got enough power and strength left, to give another big round of applause to Sarah, Mike and Matthew. Hello, Sarah. Sarah, I will say what I always say to the single player when a double team wins, and vice versa. You must be very, very relieved to be up against two people who have not got any practice at all as yet.
Definitely. Against two of them who settled in so well. It was a superb game, wasn't it? Really terrific. Sarah, you come from Bath High School, yes? Yes,
Is the high school smack in the middle of Bath?
Well, if you go up to Bath, everyone notices there's a hill, and our school's right at the top, so we have to walk up there every day.
Yeah, but it's good exercise, isn't it, Sarah? Yes, of course it is, Bob. Right, Mike and Matthew, Mike Adams and Matthew Davies from Brinteg Comprehensive School in Bridgend. Yeah. Nice to see you, and all your mascots. We can just see you behind them. I think just a little shake of the hands of Sarah, OK? And get all settled in, with the fingers near the buttons. And that's how you'll find them at the beginning of the next edition of Blockbusters. Yes, there they are, waiting to start. We hope you'll join us then. For now, from all of us, goodbye.
And here is the host of Blockbusters, Bob Holness.
Thank you. Thank you, and welcome once again to Blockbusters. I wonder how good your memory is. Do you recall who our contestants were right at the end of the last show? I bet you don't. We met them right at the end of the show, didn't even have time to play a game or ask a question. So let's re-meet them, shall we? Sarah is our single player. Sarah Carter from Bath High School. Hello again, Sarah.
Hello, Bob.
Nice to see you. And Mike and Matthew. Well done, coming back, Mike Adams and Matthew Davies. That must have been a disappointing appearance last time, not doing anything.
It was a bit.
Brinteg Comprehensive School in Bridgend. Well, the situation is, if you weren't with us, it's a pity. It was a smashing fifth gold run we had, a marvellously successful one, and it means we start with a clean slate. There is nothing on the slate at all, no scores, no money, nothing. So here we go again. We look at the board, Y is playing, and let's play Blockbusters. Right, everybody, a bit of fun, answer a few questions, press a few buttons, and away we go. What Y is the only team in the 4 English football leagues to begin with a Y? Yes, Sarah?
Yeovil.
No, it's not. Mike and Matthew, what Y is the only team in the 4 English football leagues to begin with a Y? Yes, Matthew?
Is it York?
It is York. York City, yes, well done. Well, it's a blue start, and that means the lads have the choice to start with.
I'll have the G, please, Bob.
You'll have the G. What G was the title of the 3rd Bond film? That's Mike.
Goldfinger.
Goldfinger is correct, right? As Matthew has one, Mike has one, and the law of averages says Sarah must leap into action on this next one as Mike picks the letter.
L, please, Bob.
You want the L, right? And here it is. What L is the apparatus which turns yarn into fabric? It's Mike.
Loom.
Oh, yes it is, that's right. Well done. Mucked up my little game, but he got himself another point. That's 3 blues on the board, so Sarah's got to start moving now as they pick another one.
P, please, Bob.
P? Right, see what you can do with this, Sarah. What P goes after blow, bag... Yes,
Pipe.
Sarah? Pipe is right. Well done, yes. It was blow, bag and wind. Blow pipe, bagpipe and windpipe. Yes, absolutely right, and you've got the choice.
May I have the F, please, Bob?
Yes, you may. The F. What F is a short heraldic piece, usually played on trumpets? Yes, Sarah?
Fanfare.
It is a fanfare. Well done. That looks healthier for Sarah, who now chooses another one. Guess what it's going to be?
The C, please,
The
Bob.
C, yes. Right, everyone. What C is the first name of Dylan Thomas's wife, about whom a book has recently been written? Yes, Matthew?
Is it Catherine?
It's not Catherine. Sarah, do you know the first name of Dylan Thomas's wife? It begins with C, and a book has just been written about her, or recently.
Kathleen.
No, I can't give you that. You said Kathleen, yes? No, in fact, it's Caitlin. C-A-I-T-L-A-L-I-N. What C was the part of Pinocchio brought to life in the form of Jiminy Cricket? Yes, Sarah?
Cap.
No. Mike and Matthew, what C was the part of Pinocchio brought to life in the form of Jiminy Cricket? There's a song about it in Pinocchio. Conscience. Always let your conscience be your guide. What true words. What C is a family symbol found on a coat of arms? Yes, Matthew? No? Right. Sarah, you've got thinking time here. What C is a family symbol found on a coat of arms?
A crest.
A crest. You're right. Well done. Well, that gets us 3 white lights, flashing white lights at that, and she's cleaving straight across the blues. If she can get there, she'll make the connection, but they may well stop her. What do you want?
May I have the O, please,
Yes,
Bob?
you may. What O goes before and after look? For a man in the crow's nest and a view... Yes, Mike?
Out.
Out is right. Well done. Outlook and lookout. They were the two. Out was the right answer. He stopped her for the moment and made it rather difficult for her to get that connection. But they pick up the questioning and you have the choice.
Can I the I, please, Bob?
Yes, you can. The I. Oh, yes, you want to make that join across the board. We mustn't forget that. So you've got to get this, Sarah, if you can. What I is an American state which has a 44-mile... Yes, Matthew?
Iowa.
No, it's not. Sarah, what I is an American state which has a 44-mile mutual border with Canada?
Indiana.
No, it's not that one either. It's Idaho. Can't be many more, can there? What I defines a pronoun that refers to anybody, something... Yes, Sarah?
Indirect.
No, it's not. Mike and Matthew, do you know what I defines a pronoun that refers to anybody, someone, or nothing? She knows now. It's indefinite. Indefinite. What I can be qualified by bright or sunny and is usually a short period of good weather? That's Matthew?
Interval.
Interval is right, and that's Blockbusters. Well, there we are. That's the first game in the set of 3. £15 to Sarah, £25 to Mike and Matthew. Not an awful lot in it, so it's reasonably level pegging so far. Sarah, you want a career at the bar?
Definitely.
Is there anybody in your family that's influenced you, or is it just one of those things that you think you want to do?
It's what I've always wanted to do, and it wasn't a result of any encouragement from anyone else.
Ah, and is this some idea to have a successful legal newspaper column just an ambition, or do you have the making of one at the moment?
Well, I'd like to be a person of letters, and I'd like to also be a lawyer, and I think the two combine quite well in a legal newspaper column.
Yes, journalistically. My goodness. What about Mike and Matthew? You've got some high-flown ideas, Mike? Not very high-flown. It's very good, actually. Or do you not know what you want to do at all?
I was at the customs, customs officer.
Oh, I see. We'll look out for you at the airport, shall we? Okay.
I'll let you go by if I see you.
Yeah. You go in the red thing, and I'll come through there, and I'll be all right with it. Matthew, what about you?
Banking, hopefully.
Banking?
Yeah.
Not a bad business to go into.
No.
They won't allow you to walk in a bank with that thing stuck on your shirt. You know that, don't you? Isn't that the mascot?
Yes.
Oh, you forgot you had it there, didn't you? Belong to you, does it?
Yeah.
Yes, I can understand that. Right, OK. We're going into the second game in the set of 3 now. We've got D on the board. They're all set with their fingers near the buttons, so here comes the first question. What D is the better part of valour? Better part of valour. Yes, Sarah?
Discretion.
Discretion, a good start. Yes, well done. That's put a white on the board and given you the choice. Sarah?
L, please, Bob.
You want the L? OK. What L is a Max Boyce trademark which shows... Yes, Mike?
Leak.
The leak, you're right. Shows his allegiance. One of each colour, and the letter choosing swings across to our double team, who have decided...
Yes, please, Bob.
To pick the S, OK? Which turns out to be this. What S is for birds, as a game reserve is for animals? Sarah?
Sanctuary.
Very much. That's right, yes. 2 whites and 1 blue. Sarah's choice again, bouncing back and forth.
A, please, Bob.
And A, Right. What A is the television company which transmits survival and tales of the... Yes, Mike?
Anglia.
Anglia is correct, yes. Tales of the unexpected, of course. It gives us 2 of each colour on the board. We are zipping through this game with some speed, and it's your choice, Mike.
H, please, Bob.
You want the H. What H is a shelter constructed to conceal bird watchers? Mike?
Hide.
Hide is right, yes. You've been bird watching? Wonder if you have. Have you?
No.
It's good sport.
I was interested before, but...
You were, but the interest's gone, has
Yeah.
it? Okay, let's have the interest in the board now as you pick the next one.
O, please, Bob.
The O, right. What O is to wipe out completely, like crossing out writing in such a way that it can't be read? That's Mike again.
Overwrite.
No, it's not. Sarah, think of this. What O is to wipe out completely, like crossing out writing in such a way that it can't be read? Obliterate. Obliterate is the word. Gorgeous word. Obliterate. What O is a mania taken to an extreme? Yes, Sarah?
An obsession.
That's it, an obsession, yes. Right now, I guess what you're going to do on the right...
May I have the E, please?
Yes, is to try and join those 2 together. What E is the name of 11 kings of England? Matthew.
Edward.
Edward is right. Yes, well done. It was Edward 1 to 8, and the elder, the martyr, the confessor. 11 altogether. It gets the blues the choice.
The K, please, Bob.
The K. Ding-dong battle going on with this one. What K is a twist in a cable or a wave in hair? Yes, Sarah?
Not.
No. Mike and Matthew, you knew it wasn't, didn't you? What K is a twist in a cable or a wave in hair? Yes, Mike?
A kink.
Kink is right. Yes, well done. Or a member of a pop group, in fact, at one stage. It was a long time ago. Right, what next?
R, please, Bob.
Yes, you've had that flashing blue light, and this is your chance to get across there. This is where Sarah springs into action, no doubt. What R is the MC in the big top? That's Matthew?
Ringmaster.
Ringmaster is right, and that's Blockbusters. Well, there we are. No chance to chat any more to Sarah. The fact that she plays the violin and the double bass and plays peculiar hurling games and everything, which I'd love to have spoken about. You're halfway out of your seat. You're ready to go, aren't you? I can see that, Sarah. Thank you for being with us. You take £30 with you. You also take your dictionary and the sports shirt and, of course, the personal organizer as well. Thank you, Sarah. Give her a round of applause. Thanks very much indeed. Well, handshakes all round as we say goodbye to Sarah. We turn to Mike and Matthew for just a moment to find out which one of them has decided to go on to the... Yes, you decided all on your own, did you,
No,
Mike?
I was pushed into it.
You were pushed into it, OK. Well, you've got a little time to think about it, in fact. We'll be showing you the board before you do it, but that comes in a couple of minutes' time. We'll see you then. Bye.
Yardley White Satin Perfume, one of life's luxuries. White Satin by Yardley.
Well, back as we meet a new contestant on Blockbusters. Don't be fooled into thinking he's going to burst into song when I introduce Roger Whittaker. Roger, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. You must have had to live with that for years and years and years, haven't you?
Well, I only get it from old people these days.
Touche. Very good. I see we're going to have fun with you, Roger. Lancaster Royal Grammar School. Yes, welcome to the programme. Meet Mike and Matthew sitting next to you. Don't feel much like joking at the moment. They've got a gold run to do. At least Mike is sitting there waiting for the gold run. Have a look at the board, Mike. This is what you're going to be facing. First time on the gold run, so it will be rather strange to you. But, of course, we've had some very fast first-time runs, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens as Mike girds his loins. Can I ask you, Mike, to put yourself on the hot spot, please? Don't hurry it, Mike. A minute is plenty of time. Tell us where you want to start on the left. You get across there in 60 seconds or less, and we'll start our clock.
HT.
When teams stop for a rest and a slice of orange or lemon.
Half time.
Yes?
GL.
Is pushed into 1, 2, 3, 4, and sometimes 5, as well as reverse.
Gear lever.
Yes?
CC.
Viral infection giving rise to watery eyes and nasal congestion.
Don't know, DD.
Author who gave us Moll Flanders and Robinson Crusoe.
Don't know, PO.
Faint or become eligible for a commission.
Pass out.
Yes.
BB.
Composer of Peter Grimes and Billy Budd.
Benjamin Britten.
Yes.
CD.
Vocally, she's China into Powell's hands.
Carl Decker.
Yes.
SOTA.
Nickname of Sir Peter's father from his South Pole exploration.
Scott the Antarctic.
That's it, that's Blockbusters. With 10 seconds to go, well done. Here's your first gold run prize.
Mike and Matthew, well done. And now here's another challenge where you'll need not only a cool head, but a sharp eye and a steady aim. The excitement of clay pigeon shooting, one of Britain's fastest growing sports. You'll be given expert instruction on all you need to know to make you a crack shot. Everything from basic gun safety to the lightning skill of hitting singles and even doubles of clay targets in flight. There's nothing to beat the feeling of satisfaction when you've mastered it. So pack your wellies and anoraks and join us on this terrific Blockbusters clay pigeon shooting weekend.
Well done, very good. First gold run prize. Thank you very much. I can tell you Matthew was as pleased as you were. Have you ever been clay pigeon shooting?
No, I've done some shooting, but clay
Great
pigeon.
fun, but you make sure you pad your right
Yeah,
shoulder.
a few bruises.
Yes, true. Right, £55 as well, of course. Retake your seat and we'll carry on. Give him another round of applause. And back goes Mike to his seat to join Matthew. Let me just check on the two he missed, just in case you were wondering there at home. CC, of course, the viral infection, watery eyes, nasal congestion. Has to be the common cold, doesn't it? He's wincing. And DD, the author who gave us Moll Flanders and Robinson Crusoe, is Daniel Defoe. Right, let's set the record straight. They're back in their seats, ready to start this particular game, the first one in the set of 3. Let's see if Roger's still awake. All right, Roger, there?
Yes, thanks.
Jolly good. Ready to start? Eager
Yeah.
to go? Guessed you were. Well,
Not that
faintly
eager.
eager. No, well, we'll see how it goes, OK? Right, the lads are ready as well. The board has got E flashing on there, so what are we waiting for? Let's play Blockbusters. Good luck, everyone. What E is the country associated with Wallo, Tigray, and Eritrea? Yes, Roger?
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia is right, yes. That's a good start. How about encouragement? Yes.
Yeah, that's
Now,
great.
have a choice.
P, please, Bob.
You want the P in the middle, OK? All of you, what P describes a meagre amount? That's Roger again.
Poultry.
It's the right answer. Poultry, yes. Poultry it is. 2 out of 4. Yes.
M, please,
You
Bob.
want the M? Stand by, Mike and Matthew. Leap in if you can with this. What M is 1/1440th of a day? That's Roger.
Minute.
It's a minute. You're right. Yes. Dear me. We've only just started. He's got 3 lights flashing away like mad on the board, and this is where Mike and Matthew have to get in to stop him. Right, Roger.
F, please, Bob.
F, right, OK. I did ask. What F is a prediction which could relate to the... Yes, Mike?
Fortune.
No. Roger. What F is a prediction which could relate to the economy, stocks and shares, but more likely the weather?
Forecast.
Forecast it is, of course. Well done. Well, he took care of that all right, didn't he? How do you feel, Mike and Matthew? OK there?
Obliterated.
Yeah, well, let's see what we can do with the second one, because you are our champions now. We expect things from you. Well done, Roger.
Thank you.
People do various things in garages. I won't go into it too deeply. Most people keep cars in them. But you did happen to let slip that you do something rather strange in yours. Tell
I
us.
don't do it that often. I
Don't
used
you?
to dissect rats on the garage floor.
Dissect rats.
Yeah.
That was popular with the audience, wasn't it?
Well, it's very interesting, actually. Once you get in there, and with the scalpel in your hand, and
Yes,
stuff,
I mean-
it's really exciting.
Sure. Do you use it for any other purpose? I mean, do you park cars and things in the garage or not?
Oh, yeah. But
do?
we have to move the dissecting board to one side when we do
Oh,
it.
you don't move the car to put the dissecting... You move the dissecting board to get the car in. I see. And you want to be a doctor?
Yeah.
And you can't stand the sight of blood?
I'm getting better at it.
Yeah, I
used to
think you
faint
are
when-
after
I
that.
used to faint whenever I saw blood.
Did you?
Yeah, but I made myself watch all these gory hospital things when they're cutting open hearts and stuff, and
Yes.
I'm okay now.
Yes, fine. Well, we were all very glad of that. I hope you're enjoying your tea, incidentally. I think the sooner we get into the second game in the set of 3, the better. Thanks very much, Roger. C is flashing on the board. Here we go with the first question. Let's see what happens to this. What C treats corns, hammer toes, and ingrowing... Yes, Mike?
Chiropodist.
Chiropodist is right, yes. Or chiropodist, as some say. Mike has the choice.
The H, please, Bob.
Right, over on the leftish. What H is given to a horse or to a... Yes, Mike? You're going to hate yourself. Roger, what H is given to a horse or to a golfer to make things even?
Hay?
There aren't many golfers around who eat hay these days, I'll tell you that. Handicap is the answer. Handicap. Yes. Who's becoming one? What H goes after half, clove, and technical? All went for the button. Matthew got
Hitch.
Hitch is right. Yes, right. Well done. Something we know nothing about on Blockbusters, technical hitches. Right, on you go, Mike and Matthew.
K, please, Bob.
K, right. What K is a small hill with a rounded... Yes, Mike?
A knoll.
A knoll. Yes, it is. Rounded top. They're certainly getting their own back now, have they? 3 blues on the board. No whites as yet, as they pick the next one.
G, please, Bob.
G, right. Stand by, Roger. What G does G stand for in GMT? That's Roger.
Greenwich.
Greenwich Mean Time, yes. A useful white on the right, and Roger's choice again.
V, please, Bob.
V. What V are the ingredients of a ratatouille? Yes, Roger.
Vegetables.
Vegetables is right, yes. You weren't sure for a moment, were you? Right, you've got the choice again.
A, please, Bob.
You want the A at the top right. What A is the largest participatory sport? Roger.
Angling.
Right. Well done, yes. Now, there we are, 3.7 of the population. 5 million people angle. 3 flashing white lights on the board, and it's danger time for Mike and Matthew, isn't it? Try and stop him if you can, as he chooses the last letter on the row there, no doubt.
N, please.
I've got to ask, yes, right, here it is. What N has an eye through which the proverbial... Mike?
Needle.
Needle is right. Camel, yes. Boot on other foot time. We've got a flashing blue light, and they've got a choice of 2 letters in the middle there. Which one?
S, please.
You're going to have the S. What S goes before roll and is a savoury... Yes, Mike?
Steam.
No. No, no, no. This goes to Roger. What S goes before roll and is a savoury pastry snack?
Sausage.
Sausage, yes. Right, well done. Right, I'm intrigued. What are you going to do next?
R, please, Bob.
R, to try and climb over the hump. Right, all 3 of you. What R is to take an exam more than once? Yes, Mike.
Resit.
Resit is what I wanted, yes. Need I ask what you're going to take next?
The L, please.
The L, the flashing light tells us this is it again, if you can do it. What L describes the position in which the back marker will finish in a race? Yes, Roger?
Last.
Last is right. Yes, you've done it again. Now, there's an interesting situation. It's nowhere near the end, as it looked a moment ago, twice. So, where are you going?
J, please.
J, okay. What J is the Swahili for chief and is the nickname we give... Yes, Mike?
Jabba.
No. Now, you wish you had heard the end of the sentence. Believe me, Roger, what J is the Swahili for chief and is the nickname we give to an elephant?
Jumbo.
You are right again. Yes, it is. White flashing again. Again, he has a chance to make it. Again, Mike and Matthew have got to get in if they can.
I'll have a P, please, Bob.
You'll have a P, right. What P is the usual full measure for milk or... Mike?
Pint.
Pint is right, yes. What a ludicrous situation. They're climbing up both sides of the board here. We've got the flashing blue light. Right, gentlemen, what's it to be?
B, please.
Yeah, B. You would have surprised me had you not said so. What B sounds like someone retired ill, but unfortunately, it describes a person unable to get up? Mike?
Bedridden.
That's the one, bedridden. Yes, you've done it. Ooh. Well, there we are. What a game and a half that was. It mounted up the money, too, as you can possibly imagine. It's £50 now to Roger. He's only been with us for 2 games, £50 already. To Mike and Matthew, who, of course, have done their first goal run, £90, and it means we have a deciding game to play. Now, this is the way we like it. We are going to see who's going to finish up on the hotspot right now as we go into the game. In other words, let's play Blockbusters. Gentlemen, I'll give you the W. It's flashing on the board. This is it. What W means impenetrable by liquid? Yes, Roger.
Waterproof.
Is absolutely right. Well done. What a good start, you say. Indeed it is. 1 white on the board, and that's where you'll find it at the beginning of the next edition of Blockbusters. We leave it there. Join us then. We look forward to your company. Bye.
And here is the host of Blockbusters, Bob Holness.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And welcome once again to Blockbusters, where we're just about to launch into a deciding game. Well, to be truthful, actually, we have just launched into it. If you were with us last time, you'll know that, in fact, our champion team at the moment is still Mike and Matthew. I say still, they've been for 1 goal run, haven't been with us that long, but long enough to become established. Mike Adams and Matthew Davies from Brinteg Comprehensive School in Bridgend. Hello again.
Hello.
Good to see you. And playing against you, the challenger at the moment, Roger Whittaker from Lancaster Royal Grammar School. Hello, Roger.
Hello, Bob.
OK, well, Roger it is who's to choose the next letter, because as you can see by the board, it's a white. That was the first one in this deciding game, very important game. The white is on the board already, so Roger, what are you going to pick?
F, please.
F is the letter. This is the first question of this show. So, everybody, what F is a slang word for cinema films? Probably, yes, Roger?
Flicks.
Flicks is right, yes. What a good interruption. Probably, it says here, derived from the jerky movements in the early black and white films. But you don't want to know about that. You're waiting for the next letter. What is it to be?
S, please.
S, OK. What S means everything is in order and Bristol fashion? That's Mike.
Ship shape.
Ship shape is correct, yes. So, a nice neat sandwich on the board, which you're going to do something about, aren't you, Mike?
The end, please, Bob.
Right. What N is the type of tide which is caused by... Yes, Mike?
Noon.
No, not noon, in fact. Roger, what N is the type of tide which is caused by the sun and moon being out of phase? Something rather special. It's called a neap tide. Neap. You get another N, so for all 3 of you. What N is the country which provides Trafalgar Square with its Christmas tree every year? Yes, Roger?
Norway.
It is Norway. Norwegian spruce, yes. Right, now, is he going to keep on that side or go back to the beginning? Let's ask. What are you going to do?
K, please, Bob.
You're going to stay on the right at the bottom hand corner. What K is a person who deliberately spoils other people's enjoyment? It's Roger again.
Killjoy.
That's the right one, yes, Killjoy, yes. So, 50% of the way there on the right-hand side of the board. What next, please?
D, please.
You want the D. Mike and Matthew, see what you can do about it. What D is an officially signposted detour used by traffic? Yes, Mike?
Direction.
No, it's not direction, no. Roger, what D is an officially signposted detour used by traffic when the main route is closed? It is a diversion, a very common one if you drive motor cars. Maybe you don't. They travel in them, surely. What D, this is the alternative, what D is common to Australia, Bermuda, Brunei? Yes, Matthew. Time's up. So, Roger, can you sort this one out? What D is common to Australia, Bermuda, Brunei, Taiwan, Ethiopia, Fiji, and the United States? You're going to hate yourself. It's a dollar. They all are countries who have dollars. Here's another. What D is one of 12 black pieces on a checkered board? Yes, Roger.
Draft.
A draft is right. Yes, a draft piece. Well, this deciding game has given us a flashing white light. It means Roger's got the chance to make it, and in fact, it'll be he who goes on to the hot spot if they don't stop him. Mike and Matthew. Right, what are you going to take?
E, please, Bob.
Going to take the E, so all three of you, stand by for this. What E is the early developmental stage of... Yes, Roger?
Embryo.
Embryo is the right answer. That's right. The rest of the question was a fertilized egg, but that won't interest anyone at this stage, least of all Mike and Matthew, who are very disappointed at losing that. Very close, but I'm afraid that's it. You've been knocked off the pedestal, haven't you, chaps?
Yeah.
Never mind. Thank you for bringing all your mascots along. We didn't find out the red one's name. What is it, Mike?
Denzel.
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 Denzel. Anybody's in particular? Yours?
Mine.
Yours. And the other ones, very quickly?
Well, that one's Ogie.
Ogie, yes.
Ogie, that one's Benny.
He comes from Torremolinos, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And the one down lying, the awful sort of octopus thing down there?
This is Gopher. It's borrowed off one of the boys. That's his nickname.
The boy's name what?
Richard, but we call him Gopher.
I see. They have the name in common, do they? OK, thanks. Just checking on the details and giving you the satisfaction of making a bit of a longer appearance on the show, because I've got to say goodbye to you now. £95 you take with you each, a very good sum of money, in fact. They also have, you may not know if you weren't with us last time, a superb weekend, so to speak, on clay pigeon shooting. Clay pigeon shooting, which is one of the great things on this particular programme for a first gold run, and one they both enjoyed. Right, Mike and Matthew, thank you very much indeed. The personal organiser is yours, the dictionary, of course, Blockbuster Dictionary, and the Blockbuster Sports shirt as well. Thanks very much. Big round of applause for them both. So, Roger it is, Roger Whittaker, who takes over as champion now. But first of all, of course, he's got to do a gold run. He's well aware of that, aren't you, Roger? All set to do it? You look fairly calm. Take a look at the board, see if that'll keep you as calm as you were looking. Well, it doesn't look too bad, does it? No four-letter... Oh, yes, there is. One down on the bottom left. He's got to get across there, of course, within that minute. He knows... Welcome back. And before we go into the second game of the set of three, I've got something to show you. Take a look at this. It's, in fact, a copper etching. And it's just been presented to me by Mike and Matthew. It's a bridge end, and I just want to thank them very much indeed. It's a super thing, and it'll go on my wall in my study when I get back home. I think that deserves a round of applause. Thank them very much indeed. Right, and our best wishes for the future. Caroline, thank you very much. Thank you, Scott, and regards to your brother very much for their performance on the show.